This is The View with Whoopi, Nicole Wallace, Rosie Perez. And today, Michelle Collins and GMA Weekend anchor Paula Farris hit the co-host chair. It all starts now.
To The View, y'all. Welcome to The View. That was Little Big Town song Day Drinking, because Kimberly Schleppman is going to be here with us today. And it's very fitting for today because today is tax day. Yeah, everybody was like, yeah. Now, I don't know if I'm going to ask it like this because this sounds like it's our last tax day. So, have you guys gotten up to speed on your taxes, gotten everything done, sent it in?
Check went in the mail on Monday. A little bit of my heart went out there with the U.S. Postal Service as well.
I'm afraid to say anything because I will incriminate myself with the IRS. So let's just pretend I'm not even here. And I have some work to do. I'll put it that way.
You know, and you know what I mean? We've talked about people entering the presidential race. It's one of the most animating issues in American politics is taxes. And so I think we're all in for a long national conversation about the amount of taxes. We're not the most heavily taxed country in the world, but we are the country, I think, with the longest and most complicated tax code. So it's a day that brings about a lot of daytime drinking for a lot of people.
So did you do
we paid ours, you know. Republicans like to pay everything early because we assume we're going to owe everything. So we're mad about it.
Feel like that too. Poor people feel like, let me give you the money because I know you coming back.
You're coming to take it.
And you know my big bitch in the world. My big bitch in the world is that we are taxed beyond belief. You know, you come across the bridge, you get a tax. You open up your satellite thing, you get a tax. You know, you go buy a soda, you get it. I'm just, you know, stop. Listen, let me save some money to give to the federal government. Y'all just hold on. I hate it. I hate it. Because it's not even like, it's like, you know, oh yes, we're taking this because the fiber optic wire needs to hootie-bada. It doesn't even say that. It's like, it's the pookie-mookie tax.
Yeah, but there's some taxation that is necessary.
Yeah, but not on the phone bill. I'm sorry. Not on the phone bill.
But there are some taxation that is necessary in order to keep this country going.
I don't mind paying
misappropriation. That's what's frustrating. You can take my money, but I just like to know that you're using it for good and you're not misappropriating it.
Well, everything's misappropriated. I'm convinced it all goes just right in the trash. When I send my check and I'm like, well, that's not going to go to anything I care about, but that's fine.
Do you remember, like, I remember my first job was lifeguarding, and I remember getting my first check. My mom says this is when I became a Republican. I said, who the hell is FIFA? And I was a Republican from then on. And why did they take so much?
See, I don't mind those taxes. I know.
I don't now, but when I was 12, I was like, why are they taking out of my money?
No, because that's the stuff you're supposed to take, because that is the general good. But what pisses me, I don't understand why the airlines, and I keep saying it, the airlines are giving us a gas tax when gas has been really good for us for a long time. Bring the damn gas tax down.
Yesterday, Christie was in the news talking about taxes in regards to Social Security, how he wants to raise the age from 67 to 69. Oh, yes. And he also wants to put certain limitations on Social Security benefits. If you make over $80,000, or if you get a certain limitation, or if you make over $200,000, you know, if you're still making that amount of money when you reach that age, maybe you shouldn't get as much as everyone else.
I'm surprised they're not pushing it until people are just dead. They're like, did it die? Send it back.
But there already is is a death tax. Go ahead,
Because I was going to say, I know they want us to move on, but it's an important debate because it's not in a vacuum. We have to do one of those, something on the menu, because Social Security won't be around for our kids.
Except that, you know what? I'm sorry.
They've been saying that forever.
Forever.
No, I mean, for our kids, it's got an end date.
If your kid is working, Social Security taxes are being paid. Listen, I don't know why there's no money left. Everybody's been paying the damn Social Security. Where is my money?
Yes, and because, yes. And I think everybody that got bailed out from, in regards to our tax money, they should be giving us a little bit back, too.
Well, yeah, the banks should be paying a little, some of that money. They paid some of that money back. I would like to see some
of it, but not all of it.
No, but I would like to see just $1. If they just sent $1 and said, look, I'm going to keep paying you till I feel like you got your money. You know, come on, give us a break. Like, speaking of dollars.
Ooh,
This is not going to, this is kind of crazy. You know, V. Stiviano, you remember V. Stiviano? She's the mistress of the former LA Clippers owner, Donald Sterling. She was just ordered to pay almost $3 million to his ex-wife, half the value of the gifts that Donald Sterling gave her during their affair. Now, hold on.
I'm curious.
Let me finish it up. Let me finish. There's still more to read. Should she, hold up, should she get stuck with that bill?
Can I say something? I think it's awful. No, I want to say something. I think, first of all, I love V. Stiviano. I think she's the greatest gift given to us as a nation in her masks and her roller skates. She should have millions to buy as many. She's such a maniac that we should continue funding her. At least she's interesting, I feel. Second of all, she had to sleep with Donald Sterling. Not enough millions, I say. Give her another $5 million. Yeah, am I right? The guy is like 150 years old.
Yeah, and if you know,
racist,
for all
right?
the women
And a big racist.
and a big
on top of it.
But all the women that clapped and all the men that clapped, you know, you have been with someone who's given you a gift. If that doesn't work out, whether, you know, it's an affair or not, you know what I'm saying? Would you give that back?
But it's
Judge
still
Judy would have thrown this out of
But
court.
if you're still married, it's still coming from the community pool, and that's what his wife argued, that it was their community property, and he was giving. That's why he gave her a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, a Range Rover.
They're not divorced,
right?
And
they're still together.
What's happening in an affair? If it's a gift that he's given, it belongs to her.
Right.
No, not to the wife.
No, not to the wife.
The gift
The person
belongs to the person who's given. The person who should be paying the wife back is the husband.
Thank you.
In France, it feels like we always hear about the men. They've got a wife, but then they have a beautiful little pied-à-terre for the mistress. I mean, like, if you're going to have an affair, do it in France. Like, I think the laws are much more friendly to infidelity.
Great thinking.
Right?
Yes.
Well, maybe we should send this next person to France, too. Cheryl Rios. She's the female CEO of marketing company causing a firestorm apparently on Facebook. She's made a post saying a female shouldn't be president. She says women are just built differently and have different hormones, and that the president should always be a man.
Well, then, isn't she a CEO? Is this a direct contradiction? She's a CEO of a company. Should she not be a CEO because she has hormones?
Is
Could
she
not
the
make
CEO
ample
of Dumb
decisions?
Bitches Incorporated? Because I don't have any room for this in my life. I don't have any room for her company in my life.
But also, the fact is I hate this sexism, especially coming from a woman. Men go through a menopausal phase as well. It's just that we do not talk about it. That's right. We do not talk about it. They call male menopause a midlife crisis.
That's right.
That's what they call male
fast
menopause.
cars. We just get dissed by other women.
They get fast cars and mistresses.
Here's my problem. Now, you didn't read my favorite line of the tweet because I've heard
that's all I could handle.
So my favorite line of her tweet, it looked longer than a tweet. Maybe it was Facebook. She said, "I am moving to Canada. We must hold her to this."
Bye.
I don't know where she is. We must. Everyone that threatens to move, and now Alec Baldwin, you threatened when Bush ran. Everyone that threatens to move to Canada should go for it because.
Here's the problem. Canada doesn't want him either.
Well, that's their problem.
Canada doesn't want him either. You know what? I'm sorry, ma'am. Thank you for the lesson on how women and men are different. Here's the bottom line. we don't know what a woman's potential is as president because we've never had one. So we've seen in other countries, women have run their countries pretty damn well, kept their countries out of war, done a lot of great stuff. So perhaps you might want to look up what I'm saying just to see that I'm not BSing you, because I would never do that. But you need to, like, check yourself because your facts or your opinion is slightly bizarre in the fact that we know all these other things about women, and we want you to join us. Join us. And so, like, we are going to go and come back with more hot topics. But before we go, this is a hard one. We want to pay tribute to the fabulous Percy Sledge. He passed away yesterday. And here is his classic, When a Man Loves a Woman. And we'll be right back. Go ahead, play it, baby.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He'll change the world for a good thing he's found.
Well, welcome back. You know, the great Rosie Perez, ta-da, has finally been christened the First Lady of Boxing. And I'm just saying this before I send it to you. I think ESPN should have you doing color during the boxing matches because, to me, you know a lot more than a lot of the people that they have on. So how is it being the First Lady of Boxing?
First of all, I don't think I deserve the title. There's so many more deserving.
No other woman like you. Sorry. That's your title, baby.
Well, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. But my cousin Sixto first told that to me, and then just miraculously, we're watching a boxing match, and the great Al Bernstein said, and the First Lady of Boxing, and I lost it. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So thank you so much, Al Bernstein. Thank you so much, ESPN. I am so humbled by it.
Can I tell you, though, what your acronym? So the First Lady of the United States is FLOTUS. You're FLOB. First Lady of Boxing. You're FLOB.
How about You really, I honestly, when I see two guys get in the ring, or even two women, and it's just too much blood for me, but I know a lot of people love it. You love it. You used to have fight nights, right?
I still have fight nights.
You still have fight nights.
I still have fight nights. And you know something? A good boxing match, there's not a lot of blood.
That's right.
There's not a lot of blood.
They don't have to draw
it's a lot
blood
of
to
skill.
knock you out.
Yeah.
I don't need to see a lot of blood.
I like that. I know that it's real. You know what I mean? When I see blood, it's like, oh, it's happening.
Did you know this? Because I didn't. Apparently, more than half of people suffer from gym phobia. They will exercise in public.
Not exercise, right?
They will not exercise in public because they're worried about how they will look in workout clothes. Is there anybody at this table that can relate to this?
Why do you look at me, Whoopi? I'm so embarrassed. Yes. Actually, I have to say, I am gym phobic for a number of reasons. The outfit, I usually go in like a trash bag with a neck hole. Like, I don't want anyone to look at me. But on top of it, it's true. I have issues with like sweating and breathing super heavily in public. Like, I've been to a trainer twice.
Walk, put on a pedometer and go walking?
Well, I'm not like, you know, I'm able-bodied. Like, I can walk. But I'm saying if I'm going to the gym.
I wear my normal clothes.
Yeah, but if I'm going to the gym, obviously I want to get like a good sweat on. I want to be in the treadmill or whatever it is. And if I'm like breathing super heavily, I have a trainer. I've been to him twice. Don't say anything. Anyways, if he's near me, I tell him to go to the other side of the room because I don't want to like huff and puff in front of him. And this is one of my many issues.
Text you your next moves?
Who told you you were too loud when you exercise? Somebody told you that and put that in your head that you are too loud.
Probably my mother, I would say, but this is a separate show. I don't know if there's time for this. I know. No, I mean, who knows? But I just I get very paranoid.
That's everybody sounds the same when they're breathing heavily. Yeah. Everybody, because it's just you can't help it. It's just what you're doing. Yeah. But that is never a reason for you not to go and do anything.
Self-conscious. I don't know anyone else.
For me, the self-consciousness is in regards to when I would go to the gym of judgment. You know, you would see other people saying, "Oh, I can run better than you. I'm running faster than you."
Have you seen those commercials?
No, I have not.
there was a commercial. I don't know what it's for. So this girl, these women are in this class and they're going like this.
I love this.
And they're just doing this whole, and the girl is trying to like keep up and watch her. They say, listen, you want to come to the gym to do work, come here. And I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
There's people are, you know, saying, oh, why isn't she keeping up with everybody?
Yeah, but it's also the time you go to the gym. Midday is a self-esteem boost. I mean, I go at noon, and it is just, no, because there's nobody there.
It's just like unemployed people there. You're like, thank God, at least I have a job.
My point is there's nobody there. And when I was young and I worked in the governor's office in Tallahassee, I went to a 24-hour gym, and I would go at 11. I mean, I like to go when there's nobody else there. I mean, and then you're not
doing it at home then.
Right, or I like to walk.
That's what I do. I do it at home.
Well, you have babies. That's why y'all can't do it.
I don't have babies.
No, her and these two. No, see, this would be you have babies. This would they have babies.
Yeah. Right here.
I don't have babies. I have stretch marks, but I have no babies.
Baby, you want to talk about stretch marks? Never mind.
I think cheap shame is a terrible thing, though. I like those commercials, but I think you should do what everyone other do. I put on my earphones, I sing out loud and proud. I mean, I don't care.
Oh, you're that girl.
No one's there.
No, you know the girl who's singing on the treadmill, you're like, all right, that's fine. It's just a little bit like your chair doesn't turn around on the voice.
I either work out calisthenics or
you do the taekwondo kickboxing.
No, the kung fu.
Yeah.
Kung fu.
Hey, you know who never fights? Koala bears. They never fight. They travel. A koala who was headed to the Singapore Zoo got to travel in style after he was bumped up from the cargo hold to first class. He reportedly dined on salsa and eucalyptus leaves.
Oh, that's
that you know. And he's like, that's all you giving me? Yeah. And the lady sitting next to him, look, he said, why are you taking my picture?
Can I say, this is the first time I've wanted to join the Mile High Club with anyone on a plane. I would take that koala into the bathroom and just hug it to death.
That's
Peter,
why would you? You just hug it.
Peter,
just have a moment with it. You know
Peter did not want to hear that.
Yeah.
Peter thinks you doing something else in the bathroom with the koala bear. Apparently, she's not meaning that, Peter.
No.
So don't email her or tweet her about her going into the bathroom with the koala bear.
I won't even know that.
Speaking of which, koala bears, no. I saw an amazing show last night, which I just wanted to tell you about. It's called The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. It's based on a book. But I have to tell you, these performances knocked me, I mean, stunned me. That's how good they were. It's been a long time since I get knocked out. Everybody, there wasn't a bad performance, but the kid, baby, this boy is magnificent. Go and see it if you can. And you know who else is really magnificent? Who we also love and adore? And we're going to bring him right back with us after we come back from break. Bob Saget. So listen, you took some time off from stand-up, but now you're getting ready to hit it really hard. What kind of reaction you been getting?
Well, people, they're perked up. They're, you know, people aren't surprised that my comedy isn't like a character that I played on television in the 90s. So they expect whatever my genesis has been. And I'm not that blue compared to what's happened since I started letting myself be creative in my stand-up. I'm basically a 9-year-old guy that learned a lot of bad words as a kid, and that's the act. I mean, it's not even an act. It's a town meeting when I do it. You know?
Yeah, well, I've seen your act, and I love it. But let's be real, it is raunchy as hell.
Well,
you know. And I love every minute of it. And it's funny, and it's quick, and it's witty, and I just love your comedy. I really do. But you have daughters. What do they think of it?
That I know about. I have 3 daughters, and I'm playing, where am I? I'm tomorrow night at the Best Buy Theater. They told me, I thought I was buying a stereo, but no, it's right in Times Square, and my daughters are going to be there, my girlfriend's going to be there, and they're different people, which is good.
Well, it makes it legal.
It does.
Yes.
And it's better for everyone involved.
I think so.
I do. And so I don't mix church and state, meaning I don't like to curse and then have people that I love, and then so I ignore them. No, what I do is I just want people to be entertained, honestly, and I like to riff and have fun because I love doing it. It's me just playing, really.
Yeah. You are so cute. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
I do.
I was pointed around.
And she is a woman, which is good. And she's in. Yeah, older. Oh, way older. Months older. And and she's lovely and she's smart. And it's new for me.
And can I say the other thing, please?
Oh, I can't. How do I say no to you? I've known you forever.
And it's a sister.
No, it's not my sister.
Not his sister. No. But it's a sister. Just letting y'all know.
She's a combo platter of beautiful people. Two beautiful people.
Did you know what was great about the audience reaction? It's not a big deal.
No.
That's what I don't even understand that you even said it.
Well, because for me, it's a great thing. Yeah. You know, interracial couples should be celebrated.
What? I'm interracial?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be taking this on The View this morning.
Well, I have to tell you,
Anything can happen here, you know? Anything, literally.
I think I'm part of amphibian. I'm pretty sure, because I have a web.
You have a little shark butt thing happening.
Well, you know about,
anyway,
she knows about my butt.
you know.
She's known my butt for a long time. I don't have a butt, by the way.
Well, I didn't want to say that.
Are you going there with the butt, or can I ask you about Full House? Because we had one of your co-stars, not any of your butts that I thought. We had Candace, and she made a message for you, not about your butts or the raunchy side of your life, but I think about the. Well, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Yeah.
Hi, TV Dad. I'm so bummed that I'm missing you by one day, but I wanted to wish you good luck on your comedy tour. Yes, that you never, ever invite me to, but I thank you because you know it's way too dirty for my ears. Good luck. I love you. Break a leg, my wonderful, filthy, dirty daddy. That just sounded wrong.
She's a good actress.
She gave us like Zippo. Is there a reunion, a Full House reunion in the works?
Well, the truth is we all get together as friends and hang out and have fun, but there is more. There was all rumor, you know, all that tabloid stuff people love, enjoy so much, and make up, and then you go, what? That's not real. But there's business people are talking to each other. I don't know if it's about that, but I know they're just talking about stocks and stuff and tax day. But no, there's a chance, I guess. If I'd like to see it incarnate as a way that didn't put a smudge on the old series, because the thing is loved by people, and little kids watch it. It's a very unusual kind of thing. It's from the 90s. It was like Happy Days was for the 50s, and families can watch it together, which I like doing that kind of entertainment too. But I think it'd be nice for the older kids on it that are women now to do that if they wanted to do it. And if it works out that I did something and it didn't, you know, we have a legacy to protect, of course.
You know what? I loved you on Entourage.
Oh, me too.
Thank you.
I loved you on Entourage. Yeah.
Me too.
And you played an extreme version of yourself. And what about the movie, the Entourage movie?
I did. I'm in the trailer, so I can say I did a cameo in the movie. So I did something, and I can't say what it is because it's not for morning television.
Okay.
But thank you. Yeah, and they're nice people. I did the appearances on there a few times on the show, and none of them.
They are obsessed with this.
Thank goodness there's HBO.
In his office, on his desk. Oh my God, I love that episode. Right. Oops, I just.
Before you go,
I'm leaving. I'm having fun.
I know, but I have to ask you this question because it's one of my favorite things in the world. Your memoir, Dirty Daddy. It's now, it's out in paperback. But were you surprised? I heard that it became a bestseller. Why?
Well,
why were you surprised?
Well, it took a year and a half to write it. So as you know, when you're writing a book, you're in a bubble. You don't know anything. It can be torturous. It's cathartic. It had sad stuff in it. The book's about death and comedy and how the comedy pulled us through death, and it's about my lower regions quite a bit because I have to do things for my fans. But it became, thank you, 10 fans. But it made the New York Times bestseller list, and I said, well, who paid who for that? And they said, no, you have to sell copies. So that's nice.
Congrats.
If you don't know the book, read it. It will move you, make you laugh till you wet your pants, and make you cry because It's family, and it's all those things.
Thank you.
You can catch Bob Saget tomorrow night at the Best Buy Theater here in New York, and Friday night at the NYCB Theater in Westbury, New York. We are going. We'll be right back. I know it sounds like I'm bragging, and maybe I am, because I've known supermodel Tyson Beckford for years. So I know that he really knows what women want. Not because he gave me what I wanted, but because I know. And this is why he's about to steal the show in Las Vegas, honey, as Chippendale's new guest host. You heard me. Please welcome the incredibly delectable Tyson Beckford. Oh, yeah. So, is it true that you...
It's live, TJ.
All right, y'all.
It's live.
Just calm down. You guys, too, calm down. No. Is it true that this is something that being the host of Chippendale, I heard that.
I heard it, too.
That of Chippendales was something you really wanted to do? How come?
Growing up as a kid, I used to, living in New York, because, originally was here, you would pass it.
That's
and I
right.
would say, man, when I grow up, I want to be built like these guys.
Right.
So, constantly passing it, just seeing the images, and then, looking up to football players and other guys and stuff. So I was like, all right, that's how I want to be. Because I used to be a skinny kid. Not, you guys don't know that, but I used to be a skinny kid, like a rail. So that was one of my body images I wanted to do. Yeah.
You said you wanted to be built like them, but I think you might be even better. Pardon me if we objectify you a little bit today.
I've been training. These guys are half my age, so I've been training. I've been in the gym almost every day training for this.
Who's half your age?
Like?
These guys I'm dancing with.
You ain't but 5.
I know, but, if I'm 5, they 2. So, yeah.
What was it like to put that signature collar on for the first time?
Oh, I was telling, I told Michael backstage that, it was, for me, it was like putting a Victoria's Secret's angel putting the wings on. So for me, it was like, I done made it. As a kid, you're walking by these posters and you're like, man. And then when you finally do it, it was like, wow, yeah.
I mean, I have to ask a question on behalf of everyone here. Do you have a cold because your body is sick? Let's start there. Thank you.
I like that line.
I like that, too.
I'll have to use that.
I like everything that's happening here, but I want to know if you think... I need it. I want to ask, how much are ladies going to see in this Chippendale? Like, how much are you showing the ladies in the show?
I want to see.
Baby, I want to see it all. Am I right, girls? What is happening right now?
I mean...
We have a heart attack.
I think when you do a live performance, you feed off the audience. So if the audience is like, take it off, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to take it off. So, is that what you want to see?
Oh, my God.
You got to know to feed the audience,
What you don't know is that this was a huge deal for Michelle. And she's shaking. So this is the kind of young man. I moved out of the way because I know your power. I've seen it. People, listen, you walk down the street with him, and people come walking up, and then they see, and they go, oh, and they fall. It's the craziest thing. I love this young man. He's a great kid and just a really nice man.
Thank you.
And so, thank you for coming to us.
Yeah, for sure. This is my first live show.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
This is the first time I did live. And I've been here how many times already?
At least 4 or 5.
Yeah. So this is my first live.
And you got the first dance,
I got the
baby.
first live Tyson Beckford dance.
Now, I'm going to let you know. Because you're going to want to book these tickets, ladies. You're going to want to book these tickets. And guys, if you're into that. Because
everybody.
Well, yeah, we don't want to discriminate.
No,
so whoever wants to have a treat, You can see him in Chippendale as a special celebrity guest host for 4 weeks only, from April 30th to May 24th at the Rio All-Suite Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas.
That's it.
All right, we will be right back. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
We all entered this.
Welcome our friend Kimberly Schlappman. Hello.
I'm so happy to be here with you. This is amazing. Y'all did an incredible job.
We feel like your bandmates, but we're glad to have your food.
This is like Southern Passover. It's really nice. I feel very good about it.
It is. This is like a page out of the cookbook. It's so beautiful. It's like we're in the deep South. I love it.
And we eat. Wait, before we eat, though, can we congratulate you because Little Big Town, you eat, but we want to congratulate you because Little Big Town is up for Album of the Year and Vocal Group of the Year at this Sunday night's ACM Awards. Are you, I mean, congratulations.
We're so excited. Oh, we can't wait. We're doing a performance
You're
there.
performing?
Yeah,
okay.
we're performing.
All right, I'm going to watch just for that.
We're
you
hoping
guys...
for some bling.
Yeah, I mean, it's the past is the, you know, of any. I think you guys are going to be fun.
I love these sounds. This is why I cook for these kinds of sounds.
Well, she doesn't eat much of what, you know, is that, but this is, yeah. Now, I do have to ask you, though, your new single, Girl Crush, has been misinterpreted, and some radio stations won't run it, but I want you to clear it up, because it was clear to me when I read the lyrics and heard it. Tell us what it's about.
It's a modern phrase, but it's a good old song about jealousy.
Right.
It's like, somebody took my man.
Woman's man, not the other woman.
Yeah, well, she took my man, so I want to know, what has she got that I ain't got? And what's she giving you? That's right.
She ain't got nothing you ain't got.
What is she giving you I'm not giving you? And so, you know, I don't know. Money. Exactly. Now we know.
Miranda Lambert, Kelly Clarkson, a couple of the A-listers that have covered that song. That's got to be quite an honor for you.
That is such an honor. What I love about it is that people are taking ownership and making it their own, and that is such a... My grandmother had fried chicken on her table every Sunday afternoon growing up. And that's hers. Over here, we've got some pecans that I put in some
mushroom caps.
Yeah, thank you, Whoopi. And over there is some black-eyed pea puree. This is so much fun. It's like a girl.
What is this one? Really I know we have to go make dessert now, but this is incredible.
That's black-eyed pea puree on a crostini toast.
My God.
It's
okay,
good.
I have food all over my face, so it's a perfect time to go cook.
Let's do it.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you for the food. So I love dessert, and we were talking about cooking with our kids. This looks like something we could do with our kids.
So
What
I
are we
do
going to
this
do
with
here?
my little girl. These are called Slap Happy Bars. I'll tell you what that means.
I like the name Slap Happy Bars. That's like a fun weekend. Go on.
I'm going to tell you about that. So I've got
taste
butter
one?
here. Please do.
Okay.
I got sugar, whoopsie, and isn't that a cute little pink bowl? More sugar and vanilla. So the reason, let's
beat
go
that
ahead and add
first?
those in. You can add those in.
Okay.
Normally I would use this guy, but we're doing this for television today.
All right.
The reason I call these Slap Happy Bars is because...
I'll stir. You explain.
Okay.
I'll stir. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Can I eat from here? Go
well,
on.
sure. That's what my little girl would do.
Okay.
Schlappman is my last name.
Yeah.
I happen to have married two very sweet Steves, not at the same time. But I lost my first Steve, and so when I married my second Steve, I was like, I can't call him Steve because that could get weird.
Yeah.
So I call him Schlapp. So he loves these bars. So these are the Schlapp Happy Bars.
And they're like a Blondie on steroids because they've got all the good stuff in
It
it.
smells so butterscotchy, even for it's delicious.
You can have a butterscotch chip. That's what my little girl does.
It's like the Gwyneth dessert. Just
Okay, so no, don't go 20 on me now. Okay, so you put, what's this?
This is toffee, butterscotch chips, chocolate chunks. So, of course, we cream this up better.
Foods, by the way.
And then that goes in.
Okay.
Wow.
Then this gets stirred up really, really well, and then magically...
Can I cheat?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Ta-da! Amazing, amazing.
And right here they are.
They're delicious. I've been eating off this plate for a few minutes now. Our thanks to Kimberly Schlappman. Please come back. Please,
please let me.
Our studio audience is going home with a copy of Kimberly's new cookbook. Whoopi's going home with a plate of fried chicken, and we'll be right back.